Get up, we're going out.
What is it?
It's Britt on the road.
I think I want to hear this.
From the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo.
Oh, that's a nice combo.
And I love it.
You're on with Britt Bailey.
And away we go!
And away we are here. Miko, I am so glad that you are joining me. Miko Marks here. We are live from the National Finals Rodeo. Unfortunately, Miko, you couldn't be here, but I'm so glad that you got a chance to hop on here with me and talk a little bit about what you have going on, some new music and some fun that you've got going on for this year.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. It's been a great 2022, and our album Feel Like Going Home came out in October 14th, so it's still doing great on the Americana charts. Got up to number 5, and I'm just excited. I'm excited about everything that's going on.
Yeah, well, and looking ahead, that song is so good, and definitely, I think it needs to be on more than just the Americana charts.
Yeah, let's claim that.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about how that song kind of came about.
Well, it was really organic because I didn't anticipate making any more music in my life. And then fast forward to COVID, I came out with 3 projects. I had nothing else to do but make music, which I love. And Feel Like Going Home is kind of like a song, basically returning to my roots of music, returning to things that I've known, implementing gospel, blues into the sound, country into the sound, and really coming home to myself. So.
Awesome. Well, and speaking of a little bit of your roots, you had mentioned that you had toured around with the Bill Pickett Rodeo.
Yes, I did that. I toured around with them from 2005 till about 2012. We would go from city to city, and I'd do the intermission. I'd run around the ring and do my Freeway Bound album songs, and then It Feels Good album songs. And so I'm pretty well versed in the dirt and watching out for horses and bulls and all the things that, happen at a rodeo. And it's very fun to watch.
Yeah. Well, and you got to stick around then and watch the rodeo. How cool was that to be able to see all the people that did you have a lot of people afterwards come up and say, "Oh my gosh, that was fantastic"?
Absolutely. I had a lot of little girls come up and say they wanted to be rodeo riders and singers. And I had a big influence on some kids, which I really appreciated, having the opportunity to show them that you can be a part of a rodeo and do music at the same time. So that was really great. And the Bill Pickett they were very family oriented. So it took me a while to break into the ranks. But at the end of the day, it became all love. And I got a chance to really see the country through that rodeo. That's
amazing. Well, and another rodeo that you were able to be at was the Denver Stock Show. That is huge.
That was huge, and it's still huge. And I did it one time, and it was amazing. The level of talent from the riders, it was just like unreal. And it was just like, it's a live show. It's like live. So nothing's pre-recorded. Like, it's all in at the live level. And so it was really exciting for me to be a part of that. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna be a rodeo singer.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and here at the NFR, of course, there are bunches of singers that are at the different hotels. And then also we have the national anthem, the people that sing and do the openings and that type of thing. And, so being in the dirt, like you said, it's definitely a different experience for being there in the arena singing versus being on a stage.
Absolutely. You are in smack dab in the middle of things. And it is so great. You're not off to the side. It's like front center inside the arena. And I was fortunate enough to do the anthem all the time with the Bill Pickett Rodeo, and I got to do it in Denver as well.
That is awesome. That to me seems like that, aside from, trying to remember your own lyrics, but it seems to me that the national anthem would be one of those that would be the hardest song to sing.
Yes. It's a beautiful song to sing. It's a hard song to sing, but I've been doing it for many years. And, when you're singing for your country or you're singing for the people and you're opening up the ceremonies, you want to give it everything you have. And so I've learned to cultivate that song over many years.
Awesome. So great. Well, now tell me a little bit about what you have going on, speaking of singing, for 2023.
Well, I hit the ground running to London for the UK Americana Fest Awards.
Nice.
I'll be out there doing a Loretta Lynn tribute along with my own show, and I get to sing with Allison Russell, which is going to be amazing. So I'm really excited about that, and pay tribute to Loretta, and just be in that space is going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So when you go over to Europe, what's something that have you been there before?
Yes, I was able to do the Long Road Festival this past August
Okay.
with Reese Palmer and Color Me Country Radio
Okay.
on Apple Music. So I got to do that. And so this will be my third time over. And it's just
Cool.
a sweet place. And the people who listen to the music, they're music heads. Like they love it. And so it's going to be nice to feel that energy exchange between me and the people in the crowd. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, next year is looking real busy. I go out with Little Feet. Again, I get to tour out and open for them. And Merle Fest, of course, came out today.
Yes.
So
Love that.
And so just a lot of things, but I'm ready for all of them.
That's fantastic. Is there anything over in Europe that you were like, oh, that I didn't expect?
Well, I'd have to say, like, I didn't expect the people to be as nice and genuine and loving and kind as they were, and just really sweet. So my experience in Europe is I was greeted with open arms, and I didn't expect that because, you know, as a person coming outside from the outside, but no, I welcome wholeheartedly, and that was a nice surprise.
That is fantastic. Here, I was surprised when I went over there that I had to pay to use the bathrooms that I thought were public.
Oh no. I didn't. I'm so thankful I didn't have that experience. I'm sorry, girl.
No, it was one of those things where I'm like, oh, you know, you think about here and you're like, oh, I need to use the bathroom, and you go into a store or whatnot, and they're like, yeah, there's public toilets over here, and they're like, and it costs $1 to use, and I'm like,
no,
you know, that's smart because maybe it was very, very well kept, so I was okay with that. I was very surprised.
Well, so I'm so glad we don't have to do that over here.
Right, amen. Well, I tell you what, I can't thank you enough for taking a moment here with us and joining us, even though you can't join us here in Las Vegas for the NFR. Thank you for taking the time here to hop on with us.
Maybe one day, NFR, I'm there.
Definitely. We'll put that name in the hat, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, you have a great year, and we will see you down the road.
Thank you so much.
That was another On the Road exclusive with Britt Bailey.
Now that's what I call country.
You guys are so much fun. It's just who we are.
Bring on the country.
That's what we do.
On location at the National Finals Rodeo.